Hello, Capricorn. My name is Missy, and I am here to do the bullshit and the blessings for the second half of August. We're actually coming in strong with the song Hater by Korn. I'm going to go ahead and get into my disclaimer first, and then I will talk about what we're going to do here in the reading. So these readings are meant to be timeless and general in nature. If the details fit for your situation, the reading is meant for you. But if they do not, please do not try to make them fit, as that will do more harm than good. And it's definitely not my intention. I am not a doctor, lawyer, or accountant. If you need advice in any of those areas, please consult a professional, and please do not do something simply because I suggest it in one of these videos. You are an adult who has responsibility for your own life. Please use that responsibility to your advantage. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get some general energies with our 2 oracle decks here. We'll get some details with the tarot deck here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a quick pick a card to look at the romantic energies before we move on to the charms. So let me go ahead and get right into it. Like I said, the song Hater by Korn. You may want to look up the lyrics to see how or if the song applies to your situation. We have forgiveness on the bottom of the deck. Now we have revitalize your nervous system. You're like the 3rd or 4th group that has had that card where it's talking about cleansing your energy, getting yourself grounded. Oh, interesting. Look at manifestation with burgundy and emerald. Okay, so yeah, definitely, especially with this coming out where emerald is saying calm your mind, body, and soul. With the green, revitalize your nervous system. You need to get yourself balanced. You need to clear and cleanse your chakra system and then get yourself balanced and grounded so that you can feel secure and calm enough to awaken your passion, to manifest something. I'm not sure what yet. So let's get some tarot and see what it is that you would like to manifest. All right, so we have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's interesting how this coloring is sort of playing in right here too. All right, so the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse with the Sun. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so especially with forgiveness coming out with this Chariot, well, actually with these 2 cards here. So 3 cards spread. This is here on the left. This is going to represent the recent past. or the past energy. This is going to represent where you're sitting right now, and this is what's coming next, or where you will be next in the situation. Especially if you bring forgiveness into the situation, you get yourself grounded, all of that kind of stuff, so that you can hear the message, because that's what the Page of Wands is. It's typically a message, and I would say it's going to be a message of love because of all the pink in the background. But let's look over here for a second. Oh yeah, and look, here's the Ten of Swords to come in with that forgiveness. So I feel like, especially with this Six of Pentacles here, like maybe you feel as if you were giving more to a situation than someone else. And then, having the Chariot in the reverse says that you don't, there was no winning, basically. There's no winning in this situation at all. Especially with this Ten of Swords, like there's betrayal here. It could very well be that that's like you feel betrayed by the fact that maybe you gave more and the other person maybe wasn't willing to compromise, because the two horses are moving in separate directions, right? So they're opposing, or their ideas are this far apart, right? They're not of the same mind. I'm going to go ahead and I want to get a couple more, like, what is this? We've got the Five of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. And Five of Wands is typically about like competition. Competition with your peers, really. So this can be like maybe a friend that you feel, or like a peer would be a friend, a sibling, a cousin, somebody you work with, somebody who's the same age as you or on the same level as you, that maybe you felt like you were an equal to in some way, who... And I can't deny the fact that we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Pentacles here. So maybe there's something attached to money as well, especially because of this manifestation. And then we've got this awaken your passion. But it could be that like there was a situation here, either at work or maybe with a family member or something, where there was like a money situation and you felt a little bit cheated. I feel like there's this message of love and forgiveness coming in here. And you need to be very balanced to be able to hear it, so that you can forgive as well. There's a lot of turmoil with this right here. It's like you don't want to forgive or something. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's like I'm going to take my own damn time. Especially with the Temperance card, and then look at the Nine of Wands. That's still standing at your post. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to take my time. Like it's almost saying like I'm not giving up my fight or my mad in a way. But you've got all these positive cards under here if you can only balance. But it's like you're dragging your feet and saying, well, I'm going to take my time to bring this healing or this balance in. Take that however it resonates for you. And you know what's interesting is we have the song Love Brand New by Bob Moses. So forgiveness will bring love brand new. I feel like that's what that's saying. Let's go ahead and pick a card. So this pick a card is going to look at specifically romantic energies. So you'll want to decide if you want to be group 1, group 2, or group 3. I'm going to pull one card from this deck, one card from the tarot deck. And as soon as I get the cards laid out, I'm going to start reading. So you're going to want to choose quickly. Okay. It will get, whichever group you choose is going to give you an extra, like a special message for your specific romantic situation. I don't know why I can't shuffle today. I'm having so much difficulty. This is like the 7th or 8th video. Group 1. And group 2 and group 3. We have the song All Through the Night, Cyndi Lauper. All right, so if you chose group 1, interesting. So we have the 3 of Swords with the 8 of Swords. Like literally, it's saying you're trapped by your pain, basically. Like you're keeping yourself trapped by your pain, I should say, because you're stuck in your head about it, is what this particular card is talking about. She's not really in jail, she's not really trapped. She could take the blindfold off anytime she wanted to. She could walk through, around, or out of those swords anytime she wants to. She chooses to stay there trapped, in pain. And so, it's just saying that if you want to release yourself from pain, take the blindfold off and navigate your way around those swords. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one there. All right, so group 2, we have the Devil with the Lone and Level Sands. I gotta be really honest, like there's a sense of addiction coming through this to me, which is what the Devil card is about. But then we add the Lone and Level Sands to it. Addiction can be a very lonely place for the person addicted, as well as for the people who love that person. But I feel like there's addiction. There's something with addiction going on here. There's not really any advice or anything. It just feels like addiction is very much prevalent in this situation. And that can be any type of addiction, by the way, because the Devil covers everything. It's not just drugs. That can be food, that can be sex, that can be shopping, it can be gambling, it can be work, it can be just about anything. Gaming, collecting our collectibles, right? How many people do we know in our who are into this kind of stuff, who have huge crystal collections that could be considered a bit of an addiction, right? So yeah, it just feels like there's the addiction is strong in this situation here. Okay, so for group 3, we have the Joker, the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. First of all, having the Joker card come out as sort of the base card, it's like you're guaranteed to win regardless of what the situation is. But what concerns me is this 7 of Swords in the center. I'm going to be really honest with you. The Queen of Wands is a very charismatic, popular person, someone who gets a lot of attention. And the 9 of Pentacles is someone who's single, right? But having the Seven of Swords sit between the two, in a strange way, I feel like it's saying, like maybe you keep saying, oh, I'm loving the single life. Oh, it's so much fun, but in reality, you maybe don't. Maybe that's a lie. Like you'll win either way with this card here, but I feel like that's a lie to say I am enjoying the single life. And so, you know, I have to read it the way I'm seeing it. Like if that's you, if you're protesting or not protesting, if you're out there, you know, talking about how much you enjoy being single because of all the dating and attention and all of that, like you love all of that, but in reality, what you would really like is that one person. You need to speak up about what you really truly want, because with this Joker card, you're going to win. You're going to get what you want either way. Because that's what you're asking for by presenting yourself. So if you really truly do want to be single, keep it up. You know, you're still going to win. It's all about what you want. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some charms. Interesting, we have the song Jesus in LA, Alec Benjamin. And that very much fits into that third pile's energy of like, you know, I'd rather party, right? But what I really want is something solid, and that's what he's saying with this song. All right, so let's get some charms. Interesting. So, this particular piece of quartz is one of my favorite pieces of quartz because of the clarity of it. Like you can see through it almost completely, right? It's also a Lemurian, but look at the size, like in terms of for the charm. Look at how beautiful that is, right? So, quartz is a master healer. But this particular quartz, especially being a Lemurian and coming out over the throat chakra, it talks about like the need to connect to your ancestors, to your higher self, to God, to the angels, to whatever it is that you truly believe in, because there's wisdom to be shared with you, wisdom that you need. More than likely because of this piece of smoky quartz coming out over the solar plexus chakra, this wisdom is going to help you to transmute some, you know, painful energies into something positive, which is something that you definitely need to do with this combination here. Let's see, we have... I'm going to come over here because we have this particular charm is a special one in my charm box. It's something that my aunt gave to me years ago, but she has since passed on. And so I put it in my charm box as a special message of love, you know, from a deceased ancestor, an ancestor who's passed on. It could be your aunt. It doesn't have to be, but because it came out over the heart chakra, this is literally a message of love from your ancestors. Could be a special ancestor, you know, particularly if there is a feminine ancestor that you are wanting to connect with. This is a message of love from them to you specifically. Also, it's also a message of you have more fortune than you realize with this good luck coming out over the throat and heart chakra, but it's also fortunate. It's also good fortune for you to speak up about how you feel and or being honest in everything that you say. Being honest and speaking from the heart brings fortune to you. With the letters, we have so they both came out in the root chakra area. So that basically means that there is something concerning your security, your foundation, your confidence. Why isn't that? Come on, this camera, I swear to God. I need a new one, but like, I hope that's better. Okay, anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, something to do with your security, your confidence. This can be financial security or just mental and emotional security, is attached to a person, place, or thing with the initials M or O or both. They could be a support for you or something that helps you along the way, helps you to feel more secure. Also, you want to like actually, you know what? With this like home could be secure for you. There could be something about a house that's important for you. Wisdom as well with this particular owl. A friend of mine gave me this, and the crystals that are in it's orgone, but the crystals that are inside of it are crystals that are connected to like using wisdom and intuition. And we have the song Head Case by Kaylee. I never say her name correctly. Morgue. We have a lot going on about like intuition is what will ground you, following your intuition to ground yourself, but you have to like clear your energy and to protect it as well so that you can hear your intuition clearly. And I need to point out this particular piece of tourmalated quartz. I have many of them in my charm box, but this particular one has very little tourmaline in it and mainly quartz. So this tells me your cleansing your energy is more important than protecting yourself. Like you don't need to protect yourself from this intuition. You need to listen to the intuition. And the only way to listen to it and follow it is to get yourself like detox, right? Like detox your energy, balance your chakras, get yourself grounded. Yeah. So I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there as I'm new here. And I thank you for watching.